Here we have a client's computer that just got dropped off. He wants to upgrade the CPU cooler to an upgraded unit. This Hyper 212 by Cooler Master. He noted that he was getting some high temps during gaming, high 80 into the 90s even at times, so we're going to take care of that by upgrading this CPU cooler. Let's go ahead and do a power on test before we do any work. Let's flip on the switch. Looks like we're getting a post. Windows 10 is loading. And it looks like we're fully booted up. Plug in this mouse. Shut the PC down and get to upgrading this CPU cooler. Before I do any work inside the case, I always want to make sure I flip this power switch here on the power supply to off. Unplug it, the PC power, unplug the video cable. And we're also just going to hold down the power button for a second. Just so there's any power left in the board, it'll drain all that out. Alright, let's get this set up and swap out the CPU cooler. Okay, we got all the throw paste cleaned off there. We didn't really need to go down in there and get all that out, but I just like to be thorough. Now I can close this. Let's do a test with the new heatsink. I want to make sure we have enough clearance once we put the side panel back on. When we install it for real, we'll remove this, but for now we can leave it on. We're just going to set it on top. Alright, so we got that on. Now, looks like we have enough room. Let's go ahead and put the side panel on real quick, just to make sure we have good clearance for that. Alright, here's the side panel. Looks like we got room. I can see a little bit of space in there. Didn't hear or feel any resistance or any rubbing, so I think we're good there. Alright, go ahead and remove this. Put it back in the packaging. Alright, so now we gotta take everything out because we have to put a bracket on the back side of the motherboard so we can attach the heatsink and fan to it from this side. So we'll start by unplugging the graphics card here. Just set those out of the way. We're going to undo the front umbilicals here. Okay, we're going to unscrew the graphics card. Alright, graphics card is out. Awesome. so now we have all the screws out, we can pull the motherboard out. And because the I/O shield is back here, we kind of want to lift up on this side and then screw it out this way. We want to try to touch the edges as much as we can, not touch any of the contacts. Alright. And back here, this is the current base plate for that original cooler we were using. So we're going to replace this with some components from the new cooler so we can use the new heatsink and fan from Cooler Master that the client bought. So take this guy out and we'll get ready to install the new one. Alright, ready to put the motherboard back in the case. Alright, flip on the power switch. The fan is spinning and the lights are working. PC's powered up. Looks like it was a success. I'll let the client know it's ready.